Welcome, everyone. Today, on February 7, 2025, we have some truly exciting and significant news to discuss for all of you closely following the developments surrounding the Iraqi Dinar. Major events are unfolding, and if you've been tracking this currency for any length of time, you won't want to miss this update. The big headline today revolves around two of the most prominent and influential banks in the United States, Chase and Wells Fargo, which have recently adjusted their exchange rates for the Iraqi dinar. This move has generated significant buzz within the investment community, and after years of anticipation and speculation, many are wondering whether this could finally be the moment everyone has been waiting for. Are we standing on the brink of a potential revaluation of the Iraqi dinar? Investors across the globe are paying close attention, and for good reason. Let's take a deep dive into what these adjustments could signify for the future of the IQD and how they might affect investors worldwide. To start, let's break down the specifics of what's happening with these rate modifications. According to sources, both Chase and Wells Fargo have made recent changes to their exchange rates for the Iraqi dinar, with some insiders hinting that these adjustments are leaning in an upward direction. While these banks have not disclosed precise figures, the sheer speculation that these changes are positive has sparked intense discussion among investors. For those who have been holding on to their dinar for years in hopes of witnessing a revaluation, this moment could be a turning point. Understanding the significance of these developments requires us to revisit the history of the Iraqi dinar. For decades, Iraq's currency has been closely managed by the Central Bank of Iraq, with its valuation being heavily influenced by domestic economic conditions, political stability, oil revenues, and global geopolitical dynamics. Iraq's economy, primarily driven by oil exports, has experienced a fair share of fluctuations, with global oil price swings, political uncertainty, and regional conflicts often contributing to an unstable and unpredictable currency market. However, recent years have ushered in several key changes that have begun shifting this narrative, and these transformations may be driving the adjustments we're now seeing from Chase and Wells Fargo. Over the past few years, Iraq has made significant progress towards stabilizing its economy, with one of the main catalysts being its ability to enhance oil exports. The country has ramped up oil production and solidified its role within the global energy market, strengthening its economic outlook. Given that oil is Iraq's most valuable resource, any increase in production and export capabilities directly bolsters the nation's financial foundation, thereby lending support to the value of the dinar. However, it's not just about oil. Iraq has also been investing heavily in improving its infrastructure. The government has funneled resources into major projects aimed at modernizing the country's energy grid, transportation networks, and public services. These infrastructure developments are already beginning to improve the daily lives of Iraqi citizens while simultaneously laying the groundwork for long-term economic growth. This transformation makes Iraq a more attractive destination for foreign investment, further contributing to confidence in its financial future, which could, in turn, have positive implications for the dinar. Additionally, Iraq has been actively working to strengthen its diplomatic and trade relationships with other nations by fostering closer ties with neighboring countries and expanding its international trade agreements. Iraq is gradually diversifying its economy beyond its reliance on oil revenues. This growing integration into global trade networks enhances Iraq's economic stability and strengthens investor confidence in the country's financial future. With all these positive developments in mind, the recent exchange rate modifications from Chase and Wells Fargo could be interpreted as a reflection of this increasing optimism. Now, let's explore what these rate adjustments could actually mean for the Iraqi dinar and investors. The fact that major U.S. financial institutions like Chase and Wells Fargo have modified their exchange rates in an upward direction suggests a growing level of confidence in Iraq's long-term economic prospects. Historically, the Iraqi dinar has been considered a speculative asset due to its volatility, and for those who have held onto the currency for years, these latest changes could serve as an early signal that a revaluation may be on the horizon. However, it is important to approach this news with a balanced perspective. While these developments are promising, they do not necessarily confirm a full-scale revaluation. So far, neither the Central Bank of Iraq nor the U.S. Treasury has issued any official statements regarding a formal adjustment to the dinar's value. Nonetheless, with these recent changes coming from Chase and Wells Fargo, many investors are beginning to speculate that larger shifts could be on the way. Could these rate modifications be an early indication of a broader, more substantial revaluation of the dinar? It's certainly within the realm of possibility. If these changes by major U.S. banks are the beginning of a larger trend, we could soon see other financial institutions making similar adjustments. This could lead to a surge in global demand for the Iraqi dinar, which may, in turn, contribute to a gradual increase in its value. A rise in demand would make the dinar more appealing to investors around the world, and this could have far-reaching effects, not only on the dinar itself, but also on international currency markets as a whole. For those holding on to the dinar, this is undoubtedly an exciting time. A potential revaluation could result in significant gains for those who have been waiting for this moment. However, as with all investments, it is crucial to exercise caution. The currency market is known for its unpredictability, and a variety of factors could still influence the future value of the dinar, including shifts in government policies, changes in Iraq's international relations, and fluctuations in global economic conditions. It is important to remember that a revaluation of any currency is a complex process that does not happen overnight. Multiple factors must align for a significant change to take place, and ultimately, any major adjustment to the dinar's value would require official approval from the Iraqi government and the Central Bank of Iraq. Additionally, geopolitical events such as shifts in Iraq's relationships with neighboring nations, changes in oil prices, or global economic fluctuations could all play a critical role in determining the dinar's future value. While the recent adjustments by Chase and Wells Fargo are encouraging, they do not necessarily guarantee a full revaluation. Therefore, we must remain watchful and continue closely monitoring the situation. Given the fast-moving nature of currency markets, it is essential to stay informed and be prepared for all possible scenarios. Iraq's ongoing economic reforms have played a crucial role in the growing optimism surrounding the dinar. The country has made significant progress in stabilizing its economy, strengthening its financial infrastructure, and fostering a more investment-friendly environment. However, Iraq still faces several challenges that could impact the dinar's future trajectory. High unemployment, political instability, and the need for further economic diversification are just a few of the hurdles that Iraq must overcome. These obstacles could potentially slow down or even reverse some of the gains the country has made, which in turn could affect the value of the dinar. As we move forward into 2025 and beyond, all eyes will be on the Iraqi dinar and its potential for revaluation. The adjustments made by Chase and Wells Fargo are undoubtedly noteworthy, but they are just one piece of the puzzle. Investors will need to keep a close watch on several key factors, including Iraq's economic performance, political stability, and international trade relations. The global financial landscape is constantly evolving, and a wide range of developments including changes in U.S. monetary policy, fluctuations in oil prices, and new international agreements could all have an impact on the dinar's future. For those who have been holding on to their dinar with anticipation, this is an exhilarating moment. The recent news from Chase and Wells Fargo indicates growing confidence in Iraq's economic future, which may be an early sign of positive things to come. However, as always, it is wise to approach these developments with a level-headed perspective. Stay informed, remain prepared, and keep an eye on all the factors that could influence the dinar's value. We will continue to provide you with the latest updates on the Iraqi dinar, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to stay in the loop. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next update.